And we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to Checkpoint episode 71. I'm one of your hosts, Vincent DeSantis. Today, I'm joined by the four-button-down sex machine, James Walmer. Checkpoint is your number one show rounding up all the hottest gaming news stories of the week and discussing all the relevant topics you need to know about. Audio listeners, thank you so much for listening. If you are not already subscribed on YouTube, please go do that. Just had a big episode of Loki this week we reacted to on the channel. We got more Checkpoint episodes up. We got Freeze Frame up. We got a lot of E3 stuff up. If you haven't caught that or want to wrap up, we got videos on that too. Please hit us with a rating on audio platforms if you're there too. That helps us out a bunch. Today, it's a very PlayStation episode today, James.
Very PlayStation episode.
I mean, we got...
And I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we got studios going on. We got games getting different cuts. We got some... Control, Demon Slayer, Blizzard stuff going. There's a lot of good stuff actually. A lot going on. But before we get into that, James, how are you doing and what have you been playing this week?
A lot going on. A lot of school stuff going on. Then we were talking about housing stuff going on. A little bit of stress.
A lot of stress, right? I'm not gonna lie.
You're right,
I know this is like not gaming related, but like James and I are about to go back to school here in like a month. Mm-hmm. And we still don't have a place nailed down to live.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
Like we're potentially moving at the end of this month. We still don't have a place to live.
Yep.
So, a little bit of stress there. A little bit of stress. But
a little bit of stress.
We're going to be okay. It's going to be fine.
Okay. It'll work out. It's fine.
It's going to be fine, dude.
It's fine.
It's going to be fine. We could pull up in the Walmart parking lot, take a couple of nights over there before we get a spot. You know, it's whatever.
Yep.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. It's going to be great. What have I been playing? I've been playing Resident Evil 7. Absolutely scaring my socks off. I didn't think it was going to be that scary, but yeah, it's scary. When we were talking about before the show where we're at in the game, I did the Mia little like prologue thing where you're playing as Mia and you're hiding from the mom with the little lantern. And then I'm going, like under the house right now with like all the goopy monsters.
I killed one goopy monster. I think I'm only like 3 hours in.
There's like 4 or 5 down there, dude. They're everywhere.
Okay.
I just got the shotgun.
Sure.
So I'm pretty hyped about that. And then I'm like, you know what? This is a good stopping point. So I stopped there. Play a little bit of Battlefield here and there. Playing a little bit of Apex here and there. Jumped into Dark Souls Remastered a little bit. Wanted to cry.
You ran the gambit. This week. This is good.
I'm really running the gambit. I think I have ADHD, man. I can't just stay focused on one. I just got to keep bouncing around.
Okay.
Until I find my next Last of Us 2, my one game that I'm driving through this.
Yeah.
Which is my current dilemma is like, I want my one game that like is my mainstay for a while.
Right.
My one game that I'm like, all right, I'm going to plow through this. I want to get engaged with this story. And, you know, I mean, I tried to do that with Outer Wilds, but Outer Wilds was just a little too slow.
Okay.
To really start to like, it didn't like bait me on.
Okay. Yeah.
With any core gameplay, I felt like Last of Us was a really good blend of like engaging gameplay and good storytelling.
I think you got to play Ghost of Tsushima. Like you got to play Ghost of Tsushima, James.
Yeah, I know. When it goes on sale again, because it was literally just on sale for $40, because it always goes on sale for $40.
I got it for like $29 on Amazon.
Really?
I have the disc. Or no, I don't have the disc.
Where
did I get it from? I think I got it for like $30 though on PlayStation at one point. Yeah.
So I mean, the thing about Ghost of Tsushima, or there's I literally had it was off the top of my head, but I just don't remember what it was.
Like game wise.
Yeah, it was a game.
Okay. Yeah, it'll come back.
There's another RPG.
I played a lot of games. This week, James.
None of which were Persona 5.
None of which were Persona 5. I'm only still 2.5 hours in. I haven't continued past that yet. I am excited to still play more. It's not like I've lost interest.
I just remember Final Fantasy 7.
Oh yeah, I do have a friend with the disc of that. And he's gonna let me borrow it when he's done. So I was like, sweet, I'll just wait. Because you have to get the disc to have the free PlayStation 5 upgrade, which is whack.
Right.
But I get it.
I get it.
Okay, so this week I started Watch Dogs Legion about just after we started the podcast last week. And let me tell you right now, I was expecting to pick it up, play it for 20 minutes, and then realize, yep, it's another Watch Dogs game, which didn't interest me. So just assuming I was going to put it down.
Okay.
I'm 9 hours in. Like I'm cooking. I'm halfway through. I'm more than
Watch Dogs 2 didn't click with you though.
Unfortunately, like in Watch Dogs 2, every time I went to do something, I just got distracted and just kept on causing havoc and getting caught by the police. Like, it doesn't matter what it was. Like, I just like would not do the story, and I really tried. I really tried. But for some reason in this game, I'm liking it. I think the mechanic is cool that you can get anybody and join them, join your team. There's people with different perks that are better for different missions and stuff like that, and I'm enjoying it. Sure. It's not great. Like, the story is okay. The driving is just okay. The world's just okay. Everything's just okay, but it's fun enough where I'll finish the campaign. I don't know if I'll like go farther than that, but I'm almost done, so I'll do that. And then I got an Apex dub last night, James. I did. I got on, and our buddy Cheesy, friend of the show, was playing, and he's like, "You want to hop in for a couple?" I was like, fine. I guess so. I guess I will. So I did. It was great. And then the other thing I've been playing this week is Scarlet Nexus. Now, I picked up Scarlet Nexus kind of on a whim.
Yep.
I went for it, and I do not regret it. It is awesome. James, this is the type of game where they're giving you upgrades right off the bat in the first couple hours, so you really feel like you're progressing. Like, I went from not having any abilities or anything to now I'm like double jumping and dashing and like have certain perfect dodges and stuff. I feel way more powerful, and I know I can get even more powerful, and that's like so cool to me. Whereas some games, I feel like you don't get super powerful until late game. I feel like I'm already gathering stuff right now. It is awesome. I could talk about it for a while. I know like we have a lot of news to get to today. My only gripe with it is, oh my God, it is story heavy. There is so much story in this game between you. It's a full anime in between these games.
Incredible.
Because the actual anime starts next month on Funimation. Like, so you're playing through the anime in this game, I guess. But
interesting.
There's so much story. I tried to stream it the other day and nobody was engaged because there was so much story, and I totally get it. But like off stream, I'm loving it. Loving the story. The Japanese voice actors are so good. Just the progression, everything's really cool so far. I'm probably like 5 hours into that game right now. So excited. Real excited about it. Especially to play more. And oh yeah, one more thing. I played Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale. I have one more episode to go. It's not good. I think the story sucks.
Damn.
I think it's one of Telltale's worst games. I had started it previously, and then I was like, I should finish this since I have the season pass ready to go. That's it. Let's run it.
That's great.
Are you adding something else? Is there something new?
There's breaking news.
No way.
There's fucking breaking news. Ghost of Tsushima director's cut literally just got an announcement trailer 3 minutes ago.
What?
Yeah. As we were introing.
I think we need to just go for it then. We need to just go right into director's cut.
Just go right into it. So none of us have seen the trailer.
No.
Because it literally popped up 3 minutes ago. But I'm just going to read. There's a whole PlayStation blog post about it. If you go to blog.playstation.com.
Okay.
Our favorite news man on Twitter gave us a list of quick details at Nibellion on Twitter. It says Ghost of Tsushima's director cut includes Iki Island expansion, also available on PS4. PS5 features include...
Hold on. Wait. So what? The expansion's confirmed?
Yeah, this includes the expansion.
Holy crap.
Includes, and the expansion is also available on PS4. The PS5 features include fixed Japanese lip sync, which is huge, DualSense support, 3D audio enhancements, load time improvements, 4K options, targeting 60 frames per second, and safe transfer capabilities.
Whoa. It's $30 to upgrade to the director's cut if you already have the PS4 version. That's interesting. So you can buy the PS4 direct... Oh, you can upgrade from PS4 regular to PS4 director's cut for $20 or PS4 original to PS5 director's cut for $30. Wow. Interesting. So there's a $10 upgrade if you just want to purchase back and forth. There's a whole... I wonder how big the expansion is. Is it just like a little DLC expansion, or is it like a Lost Legacy size expansion?
No idea.
I can't wait to freaking play it. Oh my God. Well, okay, so part of our big news today was us talking about Ghost of Tsushima's director's cut and how it got rated by the ESRB.
It's a whole new area.
Yeah, a whole new part of it. James, this is the perfect time for you to play this game.
This is the perfect time for me. I'm going to pick up the director's cut.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. I'm excited for
Oh,
you. It's such a good game.
look at that.
I feel like we got to find info on the expansion.
Yeah, I I don't see anything about it.
Okay, I'll start
Oh, we
Googling.
got box art.
Does it look different?
Yeah, it's white with Jin
Gold.
being like black,
Okay. Oh
and
God,
there's like
I
gold
can't wait.
accents.
That sounds amazing, baby.
Yep.
But yeah, we were going to talk about how yesterday the director's cut got rated by the ESRB with no official expansion or no official announcement. But look at that. We're lucky today. We got it.
Sucker Punch is also going to release a new update for Ghost of Tsushima soon with no new photo mode updates, new accessibility options for controller remapping, option to turn on lock on during combat, option to hide quiver during
What?
gameplay.
Lock on during combat?
Yeah,
The game did not have lock on before. Or no, it
interesting.
did. It did. But you can turn it off though? Why would you want to turn it off?
No, turn it on during
Hmm.
combat.
Oh, did it automatically lock on? I forget in the game.
I don't know. I haven't played it, dog.
Oh, I forget. Interesting. Interesting. We also okay. Yesterday, also they registered a domain for Ghost of Ikishima, which was like the leak that there was going to be an expansion. But I mean, confirmed now, baby. Writers in chat. Writer, did you hear about this announcement? Is this what you just DM'd me about? You're editing. Nice. But yeah, I don't know what else. So, how do you feel about this, James? How do you feel about them charging $30 for this director's cut, like the new
Uh,
expansion, all that?
I mean, it's a whole expansion. It's a whole new area. I think it's the price. I mean, it sounds like the DLC is the main price of admission. It's not that the PS5 updates are the price of admission. It's that the
Right.
expansion itself is the price of admission.
Yeah.
I think $30 to upgrade to PS5 and $20 to upgrade on PS4, or for the expansion on PS4. I think that's fine. I think that's because that also gets you the upgraded version of the game, right? Or is the updated version free?
It'll come with the upgraded version. I'm assuming. I think so.
I think that's fair.
Okay. Here's some more information. So it comes out August 20th. So next month.
Okay.
And so this is for Iki Island. Iki Island. If you're a history buff, you may know that this neighboring island was invaded during this time period. Today, we're excited to reveal the whole new chapter of Jin's journey is coming and will take place on Iki. In this new story, Jin travels to the island to investigate rumors of a Mongol presence, but soon he finds himself caught up in events with deeply personal stakes that will force him to relive some traumatic moments from the past. So I'm assuming more characters from the actual main game will appear somehow there. We have more to share about the story of Iki soon, but today we can confirm that beyond a whole new story and new characters, this island also features tons of new content, including brand new environments to explore, new armor sets for Jin and his horse. Ooh, armor sets for your horse. New mini games, new techniques. Shit, dude, 4 is already a lot. New enemy types and much more, and new animals to pet, of course. On both platforms, Director's Cut will also offer new trophies to unlock for the new Iki content. You'd love to see that.
Oh,
There are PS5 exclusive features. So it's exclusive that the Japanese lip sync will be better on PS5, not on PS4.
I'm glad that it's getting improvement because that was one of my main turnoffs from wanting to play the game because that was going to be totally distracting for me.
I played it in English, and then afterwards I turned on. After I beat the story, I went full Kurosawa mode, black and white, and then went Japanese voice acting. It was pretty cool. But there wasn't a lot of cutscenes, so that it didn't matter really that there was the
There's not a lot of cutscenes.
Oh, in late game, in post game.
I see.
Thanks to PS5's ability to render cinematics in real time, the cutscenes in Ghost of Tsushima and on Iki Island on PS5 will now offer lip sync. Got it. We're also happy to have confirmed that Ghost of Tsushima, Legends, and the new Iki Island expansion will all take advantage of haptic feedback and adaptive triggers in the director's cut. That's incredible because that was missing. There will also be enhancements to 3D audio, as well as drastically improved load times and frame rates targeting 60. But it was already 60, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You could transfer your progress. If you're interested in like all the collector's edition stuff, you could check that out. Pretty freaking cool. That's exciting, baby. That's super exciting to me.
I'm gonna pick this up.
James, it's a great game. It is a solid 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Maybe 9.5.
Wow. And I just love Japanese shit. So
it is and the story's great. The gameplay is freaking fun as hell. Beautiful, stunning game.
I can't wait.
I'm excited to get back into that.
I'm actually very excited.
DLC. This will be your game. This will definitely be your game. You'll be into it.
I think I'm more excited to play this than Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, it's sick. All the stances, learning how it goes against each enemy and stuff, and like it's cool. It's a lot of good stuff. I guess that's our Ghost of Tsushima stuff. Now that news broke,
Yep.
That's that. James, you want to take PlayStation acquisition?
Yeah, there's a lot going on here that had recently developed in the last hour that I'm just now catching up on. So we're gonna be going through this together. PlayStation acquires Housemarque Games. This is the reading from the PlayStation blog post. It says, today I'm thrilled to welcome a new member to the PlayStation Studios family. I've been a fan of Housemarque since the studio's early days when they introduced Super Stardust HD to PlayStation fans. Housemarque's recent release of Returnal proves the studio is one with incredible vision, capable of creating memorable new games that resonate with our community. This edition enhances the creative force of PlayStation Studios, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for Housemarque. This is from Ilari Quitinen. I'm going to say that's their name.
Sure.
Co-founder and managing director, Housemarque. Saying, today is a big day for Housemarque, and it has been over 26 years in the making. Our strong partnership with Sony Interactive Entertainment started with Super Stardust HD on PS3, and since then we have made arcade-inspired games for all of the PlayStation platforms. With Returnal for PS5, our most recent release, our biggest foray into third-person action gaming solidified our voice and brand in the industry as delivering unique and quality player experiences. We are so excited to finally join the PlayStation Studios family. This gives us our studio a clear future and a stable opportunity to continue delivering on gameplay-centric approaches while still experimenting with new methods of narrative delivery and pushing the boundaries of this modern art form. Locally here in Helsinki, this also means that we will officially expand the PlayStation family to a growing industry hub and secure the legacy of the oldest game studio in Finland. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, what this means for our fans, we at Housemarque are gamers. And we have grown from the need to, that's exactly what I thought of. And we have grown from the need to perfect and tinker with facets of games that we have found most fascinating. We are also not known for shying away from running our own course and trying out new combinations. With the backing of Sony Interactive Entertainment and its family of studios supporting us, we can truly grow in our place in the industry and show what Housemarque can create with no limitations. We can't wait to show everyone what will be in store in the coming years, and we hope to usher in more lasting memories and exhilarating titles for the next quarter century and beyond. I really like this, Finn. It sounds like they're getting a lot of creative freedom, which we just love to hear, specifically from the statement. We can now truly grow in our place in the industry and show what Housemarque is with no limitations.
Right.
Wild. I love that phrase. I love that. I'm super big fan of Housemarque ever since Resogun came out on PS4. I just think their games are like beautiful, and I mean, originally in a more simplistic sort of fashion, but then going into Returnal and just having, just Particle City. I can't wait to play Returnal.
Yeah, I'll get there. I just know like I've missed that where everybody's talking about it place, and so that means I can wait till a sale. I just have to get past that initial push, and then I can wait for a sale.
Yeah, I'm the same way. We want to be a part of that conversation.
Oh, so bad. But the thing we got here that is cool to me is exactly what you're saying. Is this freedom that that it sounds like they have? It sounds like here's the thing. I'm gonna say that like Housemarque, we get like 5 years down the line, they release their next game. I don't know when, right? I'd say they're probably done with Returnal. I don't know if that'll get DLC or not, but then again, I haven't played it,
I don't think so.
I don't really know how that would work. But a couple years down the line, they drop their next game, and all of a sudden, people are going to be saying Housemarque, one of the best PlayStation studios. You know what I mean? Like this will be highly regarded.
Insomniac round 2.
Exactly.
Yep.
They'll do something great next. You know what I mean? With these no limitations. If they already did Returnal that good, it got great reviews and stuff. The people that played it loved it.
Funding from Sony Interactive.
Yeah. Good for them. Good for them. Excited.
I think this is also a good strategic move on Sony's part because I think Housemarque is a very unique gaming studio and fits. Honestly, I think Sony is, as much as it is like trying to be this kind of all-inclusive of like all these different types of games, I think Sony is very much indicative of a sort of like kind of like art gaming.
Are you calling them indie? And I don't mean indie as in indie games. I mean like the hipster term, indie.
I think they are. I really think that because I think
Yeah.
Xbox has always I think the Microsoft acquisitions with Bethesda, those are all RPGs, but those are
Mhm.
more so like almost sort of mainstream experiences.
Yeah.
Whereas like Sony is like the A24.
Wow. I wasn't gonna say it, but you said it. I
You
was
were
thinking
thinking
it.
it. You were thinking it. I was thinking it. Someone
I
had to
was.
say it.
I really
Um,
was.
of these like they're pushing out the Moonlights, the
Wow.
Ex
Yeah.
Machinas,
Uh-huh.
the
The
more sort of like
lobsters.
the Lobsters, the more
Yep.
artistic movies. Some of them are hits, some of them are miss,
Right.
but
I
like,
mean, that's how they
they
all
have
are.
yeah, of course, they have really high highs, and they have like kind of ones in the middle that are like pretty good,
Sure.
but and they have some
Wow.
lows too.
This is a good comparison. I agree. I agree fully.
hmm And I think this kind of shows their dedication into like investing into the more niche titles because Housemarque is sort of like that
Yeah.
arcadey sort of studio that kind of caters to a very niche audience, but
Do
does what
you
they do really well.
do you think that their next game will be more accessible to people, or do you think they make whatever they want to make and
I
they'll
don't
be
think
fine?
so. I don't
Okay.
think so. I think they're gonna do the same type of thing as
Not that
Returnal.
Returnal's not accessible, but it's definitely
I think it's
has a
like
type that
I think to some audiences it's not accessible
right. Yeah, because it's roguelite. And
hmm
some people just don't like those games
because
or
it's
how
a
those play.
difficult roguelite. Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. All right.
yeah, very much
That'll
in
be
the same
interesting.
vein as like I would say like a Souls game is.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think every Souls game is accessible. I don't think
No.
any of those Soul games are really accessible.
Right. Right.
I still
Um
think they're great games. Anyway, that's a whole nother debate about game
that's a
accessibility,
topic,
and
baby.
yeah, that's a whole
That's a
topic.
topic. But
Vin, I'm gonna follow this. There's this whole thing is like wrapped together,
sure,
so
keep
I'm
going
just
then.
gonna and it
Yeah,
like has recent development, so I'm just
sure.
gonna keep flowing with this.
Do it.
So following this acquisition and their initial Twitter post, PlayStation made a oopsie because following this, PlayStation also tweeted out a quickly posted then deleted picture of the Housemarque acquisition with the addition of the Blue Point Studio logo joining Housemarques. And again, the image seemed high quality, but definitely not like final. This is Nibelian tweeted this out via TweetDeck, so they did tweet out this image with with Blue Point in it. Then you look confused.
Roll Rider said uh-oh, and I like really like I thought the stream crashed or something like that, but no, it's fine. But it was uh-oh to the oopsie, so keep going. I'm
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
sorry.
With Sony's repeated history with Blue Point, it would not be a huge surprise if they were to acquire Blue Point. But the question is why they chose not to announce this if that were the case. But instead, if this news broke today, Sony actually acquires Nix's software.
Well,
Which,
we don't know if it's instead. They might still have Blue Point in the back
well,
pocket.
okay. So I read Game Rant put out an article 1 hour
Okay.
ago that said
Oh.
that Demon Souls dev Blue Point Games shoots down Sony acquisition rumors,
Oh.
saying Blue Point Games has reiterated that it is a quote fully independent self-funded studio. End quote,
Okay.
as explained in its Twitter bio and job listings on its website that I guess they updated following this.
Fair enough.
The timing suggests that Blue Point added this statement in response to the acquisition rumors, though that could be a coincidence.
Sure.
In any case, it seems that the rumored acquisition isn't actually happening, at least not yet. So there isn't any explicit communication that says this didn't happen, but
Sure.
you could deduce that because of their bio change and job listings on website and the language that they changed that to, that it is very much an independent studio.
Okay. Fair.
Which more power to them if they want to
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
independent. I think
Right.
that's really cool.
They're still making good
Um,
PS5 games, so or
They're
PS
still making
games.
great PS5 experiences and remakes. But going on from this, Sony did acquire Nix's software. So, head of PlayStation Studios Herman Holst announced Thursday, which is today, that Sony has acquired Nix's software, a technical developer based in the Netherlands whose credits include PC ports and optimizations for games like Marvel's Avengers, Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, and the modern Tomb Raider trilogy. Finn, I have no experience with Marvel's Avengers or Deus Ex: Mankind Divided on PC and how those ports turned out.
I've only played both of those on console, so
Okay.
yeah.
But I did play Tomb Raider on PC, the first one, and
Me
it ran
too.
great.
Actually, on my Mac, and it ran great. So,
Wow.
you know what? If it ran
Great.
great on my Mac, then this
Great.
is all. Yeah.
This should be huge for Sony going forward, especially following speculations of Uncharted 4 and Ghost of Tsushima coming to PC. I think this is incredible for Sony wanting to put out more games to PC. I think it's a good show of face for wanting to grow their platform onto PC and getting more gamers to play their games.
This is
Whether
big
that's on PC. This is
to me.
big for Sony communicating any sort of cross-play language, as we know they've been very like kind of hesitant, very much like, "Ooh, not about it."
I have no idea. This is baffling to me and also a good direction to me. I woke up and read this and I was like, okay, what the hell is Sony's plan right now? Are they gonna port their stuff? You know what? I hope more people get to play these games. I really do. That's great. If they go to PC, I'm super glad. But how does this look? Are they just gonna put them on Steam? Are they gonna put them on their own? Are they gonna start their own app? You know what I mean? You start downloading their own app. Are they gonna like?
No, well, Horizon Zero Dawn's on Steam.
Right. Yeah. I know. And Epic Games Store.
Yeah, it sounds like they just port them straight to Epic Games and.
But I mean, on top of that, like Xbox has you can download them on the Microsoft Store on the Xbox app thing. You know, it's like all the same now. I don't know how that works. But is PlayStation going to start wanting to put you in their own little thing? Maybe they give some sort of incentive, like, oh, you already own this game on PS4. You pay $20 and you have access to this on your PC or something like that. You know, and to try to usher people into their application
ecosystem
or whatever the hell it is, because they can't not do anything PC right now. They would just put their games on PC, which is okay. It gets uploaded under like Sony Studios or whatever the fuck it is on Steam right now because they have their own page. But what are they gonna port? I mean, we've gotten rumors of Uncharted 4 and Ghost of Tsushima, but what else are they gonna port? When will they be ported? Years after? Months after? The same day?
Idea.
And why? I mean, it's good why, but like I want to hear them say why. I want to know why they're doing this for PC.
I want their money, baby. That's what they want.
I mean, they want for more money, but do they have a game plan? Like, are we trying to get to a place? Are they playing catch up? Are they trying to do something else than Xbox? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
That's a very good question.
I want to know.
I don't think I know enough to speculate on that, but I think that's a really good question.
I mean, because there's like nothing to go off of. We have nothing.
No, they haven't made any statements about their attitude regarding PC ports. Just that they do it. That they just started doing it. They just started like, all right, cool. We'll give you Horizon Zero Dawn. We'll give you whatever else they put out.
It's literally it.
Okay. I know there was rumors about God of War for a little bit too.
And I'm sure it will.
I would still not be surprised to see that end up on PC.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Why not?
Yeah,
why not? More people gotta play that game. Holy crap.
That shoots down Sony acquisition rumors. Then I guess we can blow past all this Ghost of Tsushima stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of copy pastes. R.I.P. Rip. But we do have, James.
What do we got, Vin?
The PlayStation experience might be making a comeback in 2021. Are you hearing this, baby? Are you hearing this?
Let's go.
This is from Game Rant. Well, a major PlayStation Experience event has not happened since 2017. A new trademark suggests Sony could revive the showcase very soon. Many gamers were let down by the lack of PlayStation news at E3 2021, though most believe that Sony will be holding an event on its own to make up for it. A new trademark filled by the company seems to support this theory. Thank you. As it suggests a new PlayStation Experience event is going to be held in the near future. A big reason why PlayStation fans grew so attached to Sean Layden. I saw Sean Layden. I was this close to Sean Layden. We were at the Game Awards. It was a god moment. Cool. It was a god moment for me, bro.
He's so cool.
PlayStation Experience was essentially the brand's second E3 from 2014 to 2017, with highlights like the reveal of The Last of Us 2 during 2016 keynote, as well as gameplay, demonstrations from Uncharted 4, Bloodborne, and many others over the last couple of years. Now fans have a reason to believe that it could be returning. The patent was discovered by Gaming Route, and it suggests that a new PlayStation event, as it could be saving the title for use later. It does line up with the rumors of an upcoming show, with gamers having hopes for a summer state of play that is on the same level as something like a PS5 showcase. Sony using a special name for its big event would make sense. Given how popular the PlayStation Experience could be, bringing back the name could serve as a great way to build hype. With 25 first-party PlayStation games in development, Sony would certainly not have an issue when it comes to filling out a showcase. Still, while the patent is promising, fans should not expect a PlayStation Experience event this year unless Sony confirms it will happen. And James, just to sweeten the deal here, PlayStation Experience is always in Orange County in December, which means we'll be down there. We'll be a short drive away from Anaheim.
Yeah, we will.
It's always in Anaheim. So if it happens, I'm buying a ticket. I don't give a I don't care.
We have to.
It could be the most exciting thing of all time. Like, imagine the people there. Oh my god, it'd be so much fun. But I hope it makes a comeback. I mean, let's think about this too. Not only would it be cool, I have my doubts because I think State of Play is doing well. I think that works for them.
It is doing what they intended.
But imagine the freaking waves, baby, if they come out and say, we're doing an in-person live event at a theater.
That'd be cool.
Where
That'd be really cool.
These studios are going to be there for sure, but here's what might be there. Everybody's going to be speculating.
Really fucking cool.
And then on top of that, James, PAX East is going to be in person again this year. And I think more events are becoming in person by the end of the year. Like it's happening, which means here's my guess. They're waiting. They're waiting for the green light, baby. They're waiting for the green light. And once they get that green light, they'll wait probably another month or two. And they'll be like, guess what? Buy your ticket in December because they're going to go quick, baby. They're going to go quick. Can you imagine? 2021 PlayStation experience. I'm in. James, what do you think?
Wow.
God,
I don't know. I think they could do it. Do I think they would do it? Yeah, I think they would do it.
I think they would too.
Also, State of Play just has been where, and they've been doing State of Play since pre-pandemic.
Right. There's a void for me though. There's a void. I hate watching a State of Play and it being like two things and then being like, all right, we're done. Like I want a PlayStation showcase, a huge ass showcase. I want the devs to be up there. I want
it's not the same.
Corey Barlog to walk on stage after giant God of War Ragnarok trailer and being like, we are so excited to be working on the sequel to God of War. You know what I mean? And then they leave. And then Brian Inthatar comes up. He's like, I'd like to introduce our open world MMO Star Wars Spider-Verse game. I mean, Spider-Verse game, not Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like huge, like fun hype moments instead of just a video presentation with Herman Holtz being like, we're working on VR games. Here's 10. And then it ends. And you're like, okay. That's fine. God, it's so exciting to me, man. And that we might be down there if it's happening. Oh my God. I hope. I really hope. That's it. We hope. It's just a rumor, guys. It's just a rumor right now. Don't get me too excited. Keep me chained down, baby.
Next up, Blizzard shows off classes and classic enemies in new dev update. Also, this game's just really cool. What? Can I just say Diablo 4?
Oh, yeah.
Really, I'm sorry. I realized I didn't put Diablo 4 in this headline.
No, it's okay. I was like, what are we talking Overwatch?
This is for Diablo 4.
Okay.
This dev update showcases the rogue, barbarian, and how gear will look on a variety of body types. They're taking the art direction is very, quote, dark, grounded, and more realistic than previous games, I assume. Okay. And that's what they're meaning. A lot of contrast they're trying to go for between very high level gear and starter gear. So they're saying we want the high level gear to really look like high level gear that you're like, oh shit. And then starter gear is just gonna be like starter S gear, which I love.
Oh yeah, the visual.
Like sometimes in Destiny, I'm like, damn, this starter gear kind of looked better than the high end gear.
Yep.
Hate to see it. They're also aiming to make Diablo 4 a, quote, very inclusive experience in terms of character creation and customization.
Sweet.
Which I think is very cool. The models that they show just look incredible. Like they show this close up of the hair and the face of a female rogue character.
Yeah.
With like tattoos and piercings and everything, and it just looks incredible.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of classic enemy types that are returning, like the demonic succubus, reanimated skeletons, sort of like nature family enemies like wasps and bears and tree spirits, but also there are new enemies like the blood bishop, who is this kind of fleshy, like this red, kind of what you think of when you turn to like blood, but he's just kind of like this fleshy, like
peeling
ghoul,
kind of thing.
peely kind of like ghoul guy, who's also kind of like, you can tell there's a sort of divinity in a sense of like, I don't know, like a sense of divinity to him, like he's a prominent figure. I don't know.
Sure.
A reimagined skeleton lord and the spider host, who is like this king of spiders, and he can, and spiders like explode and everything. It's pretty crazy. But this whole showcase just made me want Diablo 4.
Was it a video?
So No, it's a blog post
Okay,
with
cool.
like a few videos in there of just different characters
Yeah.
and animations that they have for their
Mhm.
barbarian and for their rogue. But the armor looks so good. The lighting just kind of reflects off of like armor pieces in incredible ways,
Yeah.
and it makes me like just very impressed that a game like Diablo 4, in which your character is in the middle of the screen but it's not in focus because it's that sort of top
Right.
down
Mm-hmm.
sort of camera style, you don't think that they would spend a lot of attention to their character models and their details, but it just looks so pretty
I've got a
that it
question.
just amazes me. Okay.
I've never played a Diablo game ever.
Okay.
I think the Diablo 2 remastered or reimagined or whatever they're calling it.
Resurrected.
Resurrected. There you go. I knew it was some clever, like, type,
Mhm.
Well, okay. It looked great. I think it looks really cool. And I heard that Diablo 2 is like the best one. How far, like, between are these two release dates? We have this Resurrected and Diablo 4. How far are they? Because you think that they would be pretty far apart to get players trying to play both of them. Or fans, at least. You know what I mean? Because I'm very new, so I wouldn't even know which one to pick up if they came out close.
Diablo 2 Resurrected, I think, is coming out like soon, like this
Okay.
year. Diablo 4 doesn't have a set release date.
Got it. Assuming
Just
that's
like
a next year thing,
Overwatch
then.
2.
That
The
game's never
earliest
coming out.
estimate is 2022, but more likely 2023.
Okay, so Diablo 2 will be the in-betweener for Diablo fans.
Yeah, I'm gonna check real quick just to make sure I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, September 23rd.
Okay, cool. That's pretty soon.
That'll hold you over.
I would love to play Diablo with you, James.
I would love to play Diablo with you, Vin.
I think I could
Diablo.
get really into it. I think I really
It's
could.
really fun. The combat's so satisfying.
Hmm?
It's just a good time.
Okay.
Really great, like straight up RPG dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
3 is also really good too. I had
Right.
a lot of fun with 3. That was my
Mhm.
intro to the franchise, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay. You got a lot to think about. There. That's a
Mhm.
PC game. That's PC only, baby.
Is it?
Oh no, Diablo 3 is on
Diablo
consoles for
2
sure.
Diablo
But I mean,
3 is
like,
on
I should
consoles.
play it. I should play it on PC.
I don't think so. It played really well
Really?
on PS4. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I really.
I thought it
enjoyed
was like a lot of clicking though, like a lot of point clicking.
Nope, it's not point clicking. You move your character around with thumbsticks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did not
it's
know
not
that.
it's not like League of Legends style combat.
Oh, for some reason I thought you clicked like a location, your character moves there, and then you're clicking to fight. Okay.
It's very dynamic.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Mhm.
Next up, Control is getting multiplayer spinoff and sequel. This is fascinatingly weird to me. This comes from Polygon.
This is
Control,
really weird.
a video game full of strange things that no one can really explain, is getting a spinoff that is aptly inexplicable. A multiplayer game.
That is
Dubbed-
how you would say it.
Dubbed Project Condor by developer Remedy Entertainment, the game will be a 4-player versus environment PvE co-op game. I am done. I am done with these games. I talked about it last week. Back for Blood, the new Arcane game. We got Alien game. We got everything. Rainbow Six Extraction. Everything's 4-player PvE. They're too many right now. Too many. Slow it down. Hold your brakes. There's more types of games to make.
Too many Left 4 Dead style games right now.
And you know what? It's a great style because it's proven to
It is a
work
great
and it's probably tons of fun. But here's the thing. You know for a fact that there's not going to be a team of 4 people buying all 6 of these games in the next year to play co-op and have a long-lasting like content drops. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're going to have one that sticks. Maybe 2 that stick. I don't know. But it's set in the world of Control, which is a freaking cool-ass world, so that's going to be awesome.
It's a cool world.
Besides that, very Left 4 Dead sounding genre descriptor details are scant. A blog post from Mikhail Kurasan, the game director of the Control franchise, emphasizes the world part, noting that Control protagonist Jesse Faden's journey into the oldest house was just a small part of that world, and that Condor is an expression of how much bigger it can be. Also tucked away in the Condor announcement was an agreement with 505 Games to push a bigger budget Control game to be agreed in more detail in the future, which is the first official statement from Remedy about a Control sequel. As we know now that it will be more expensive, which makes sense as dealing with sentient buildings and extra-dimensional entities tend to have a way of running up a tab.
Not surprised.
James, you have not hopped back into Control because you were not vibing with it.
I can't do it. Here's my biggest problem with Control. and this is what they need to do in the sequel, is they need to take itself less damn seriously. That game is so melodramatic that I actually cannot handle it. Like,
I think that's part of its charm. I
I
think
can't do
because
it,
it takes itself so seriously is part of like its, oh, creepy building. Oh, red light. Let's follow it. Let's follow the red light, baby. Let's see what happens. It doesn't make any sense. Ryder, you're right. I couldn't understand Control at all. I couldn't tell you the story.
I don't think you're supposed to understand it. You're just supposed to like buckle in for the ride.
Even this Polygon article starts off like it controls a video game full of strange things that no one can explain. I couldn't explain it. No shot, but it was awesome. It was so cool.
I think it just needs to be a little more self-aware.
Part of me totally agrees that like it would make more sense for it to be a little more self-aware.
There is a story, Ryder.
No, there is a story.
There is a story.
But I don't know. I'm okay with it taking itself so serious. It just worked for me. I was just like, here I am. I'm in this world.
Every time Jessie opens her mouth, I'm like, I just can't. Like, my current objective was to go back and talk to Emily or whatever her face was. Okay. And I was like, I'm out. I can't do this.
Too serious of a conversation. I can't do it.
I was like, I can't take this today.
God, you gotta play a little bit more. You just gotta try it. Like,
I got through the first boss fight.
It's short. It's a short game. It's a hard game. It's not easy.
It's really hard. It was just really weird. Not in terms of like it's not just the weird of like the themes or the interdimensionality. It's the character interactions. That's just what I can't.
There's not a lot, so you'd be okay. And once you meet the janitor, you'll be living for the character interactions.
Okay, good.
The janitor's great.
Yeah.
Also takes himself very seriously. So. I mean, in that case, it's not gonna help.
I guess that's how Alan Wake was too, though.
I
felt like Alan Wake, it just wasn't melodramatic though. Okay. Like it wasn't Star Wars prequel trilogy Anakin.
Wow, this game does have a lot of prequel energy in it.
It does have so much prequel energy.
I'm just all in on it. I can't wait for the sequel. I'll play the multiplayer game. I think Control is my game of the year 2019 when it came out.
I need to go back and play Alan Wake.
Me too. It's on Game Pass. Oh, I know your Game Pass isn't
It's on my Steam.
Oh, okay. There you go then.
But I just like playing with a controller, man.
Yeah, I know.
I need a wireless controller for my PC and I need a wireless adapter.
You can plug that DualSense right into the PC, baby.
I don't want it wired.
I know. Do you know why? Do you know what's great? Is this new Xbox Design Lab is really making me want to get one because of the games I'm playing on PC. It's like I can customize a controller like so sick. Somebody made a
pet peeve.
Yeah.
I have it's kind of separate. Is I hate that when you use your DualSense or a DualShock for that matter on a PC, it doesn't map the controls in a PlayStation format. It goes straight to Xbox and you just gotta kind of figure it out.
Do you have DS4 for Windows? It's great.
No.
Free little application sits there in the background, and DS4 for Windows will remap everything. It makes your DualShock 4. Yeah.
Yep. So and when I play a game on screen, it'll have circle. See, that's the issue.
No shot.
That's the issue that I hate.
No shot. Unless the game has unless the game released on those consoles, then it might show up. But if not, probably not. But yeah, I don't know. Control. We're gonna get more Control. So cool.
Wait, you didn't finish what you were saying about Xbox controllers.
Oh yeah, okay. So the design lab is pretty sweet. Like I was going through there just customizing one. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy it, but this is sick. I made a PlayStation Classic looking controller.
That's really cool.
Out of the Xbox with the colored things, and it was all gray and white. Oh my god, it was awesome. I'd be like, this is what I'd buy. It's $60 like a regular controller.
Wow, there's no premium.
There's no premium unless you get etching. Wow. Then it's $10 more. You can get like a message on it.
That's so cool.
It is. It's super cool, and it makes me kind of want to get one for the PC, but I don't know. It's another $60, dude. Everything's so expensive. I can't do it all. I really can't.
Pay to live, dog.
That's right. That's right. We do. We got to find a place to live, James.
Still need a place to live.
It's a place to live on top, and then the Xbox Design Lab controller's way down here. That's it. James, take this last article.
No, dog. This is you.
Okay, fine. I will.
All you.
The Demon Slayer video game heads west thanks to Sega. This comes from Polygon. Also, we got a lot of Polygon articles today. The Demon Slayer video game, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba the Hinokami Chronicles is coming to North America and Europe this October thanks to publisher Sega. Developed by CyberConnect 2, the video game based on the popular Demon Slayer anime will be released on PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox One, and Series X. CyberConnect 2 is best known for its work on anime-inspired fare like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the Naruto Ultimate Ninja and Dot Hack games. What is Dot Hack?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. The studio's take on Demon Slayer looks on par with its brand of cel-shaded, arena-based fighting and interactive storytelling. Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles, will feature voice work from the original English and Japanese language cast.
Whoa!
It comes out on October 15th. Now, James, it has a trailer, that launch trailer. It has a story mode where you play through the entire season, the whole Mugen Train movie, plus the end of, or like the beginning of the second season before the second season comes out.
That's pretty cool.
It's still like an arena fighter, but there's like linear parts where you can walk through and like there's character moments and stuff. Plus the online they're showing is like really robust. They're fighting thing online for different play style, or not play styles, but like levels of play. So you can get to really competitive stuff or play a lot more casually, like all these stuff. And it looks awesome. It looks so cool to me. I don't know. Like the fighting looks really cool. And the characters, man, I'm excited for this. I wish I could say it's a day one purchase, but when I get there, we'll make a game time decision.
Those games go on sale so much now
They
that
do.
I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it for like $15 when it goes
You could
down.
definitely get it for $15 in like less than 6 months. Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah. But I'm excited for it. I like more anime games. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot or Kakarot. I've heard it pronounced both ways.
Yeah.
Gets a lot of praise from fans.
Sure
Because
does.
it's a lot of like open world stuff, like and the Naruto Ultimate Ninja games, they incorporate like open world elements. I don't know how good they are in terms of how those are incorporated, but I know
I've watched
like,
some.
at least what?
I've watched some of the game. I had a friend stream it, and it was like
Yeah?
it was cool to watch. It
Yeah?
was super interesting. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's time.
Next up,
Yeah.
RFS. Stories Without a Story. Then why don't you kick us off with the first one?
Stories Without a Story, random fun stuff. The first one, PlayStation Plus free games for July are Black Ops 4, which is just a weird pick for me.
I was so pissed about that. I was
Yeah,
like, really?
I think I bought that game for full price. Plague's Tale: Innocence, which I'm excited to play. Are they hinting at
that too?
Are they hinting at maybe doing a sequel to Plague's Tale?
I thought that was
coming out?
already I thought that was already planned.
Oh yeah, it is already planned. You're right. We got a trailer for that.
Plague's
at
Tale
E3.
Requiem.
Yeah. And
Plague Tale
WWE
Requiem.
Battlegrounds, the one that flopped so badly, the big head like meme Funko Pop versions of these fighters. I am downloading this, and James, we're battling. I don't give an F. We are battling. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so awesome.
There's no way.
I'm gonna give you the armbar, the whole run around, bro. This is gonna be maybe the best time we've ever had.
No.
Yep, it's gonna be great.
I absolutely refuse.
It's gonna be awesome. What's next?
Bye, man. Oh, I jumped one. I jumped all of them. Doom Eternal gets free upgrade for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X.
Yep, Phil Spencer's so excited about this. He had like 6 tweets about this yesterday. I thought it was hilarious. Posted screenshots of him playing the Xbox Series X upgraded version. He's like, Doom Eternal, can't wait to play it again tonight. Like all this stuff. I thought it was hilarious. Next, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart gets a new update with bug fixes, new photo mode features, and 120 FPS performance mode. But when it's in 120 FPS... Oh, wait. There's multiple versions. So there's the 120 FPS performance mode, but visually it's down to 1080, right? Or they have a new one, which is you play it in its like highest fidelity mode, but in 40 frames per second for 120 hertz monitors, because it would only look smooth on 120 hertz monitors in the 40 frames per second. It's a whole thing, but I looked at it. It looks really good. It looks cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Final one.
Spider-Man Miles Morales gets bug fix update with improved ray tracing and performance ray tracing graphics mode.
My favorite mode to play that game in. So good. So freaking good. Yep, that's it. That's Checkpoint episode 71, ladies and gentlemen. James, close us out. Finish us off.
Everybody, thank you so much for listening. Thank you especially to our audio listeners and those who are downloading this podcast. But also thank you to those listening on Twitch who are joining us live for the show. Thank you guys so much for being in chat. Thank you so much for our subscribers and everyone who helps support the show in every way, shape, and form. Guys, it's been a great week. It's been a great time with you, Vin. I will see you guys next week. We will see you guys next week.
Also, I think I'm going to post this episode today because the headline is Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, and I feel like it would be smarter to post it today than waiting 24 hours to post. So
I agree.
I'm going to get that baby out, which means I got to go work on a thumbnail. So everybody, peace out. I love you all.
Peace out.
We'll see you next week for episode 72.